guys, welcome back. It's been a minute. We've had a kitchen rental and today we're going to be making these delicious soft anise cookies. Here are the ingredients that you'll need. Eggs, baking powder, anise extract, granulated sugar, all-purpose flour, olive oil, milk, powdered sugar, and optional sprinkles. In a separate bowl, I'm going to add 4 cups of flour, and to that I'm going to add 4 teaspoons of baking powder. And just give it a mix. And set the bowl aside for later. In another bowl or a standalone mixer, I'm going to add 3 eggs, going to add to that 3/4 cup of granulated sugar, 2 teaspoons of pure anise extract, ¾ cup of our olive oil, and a ½ cup of milk. I'm using 2% here. Now we can add our flour and baking powder mix. We can mix the rest by hand now. The dough's gotten a little thick. Now we're ready to put it in the fridge for about 30 minutes. Okay, now we're going to take about walnut size piece of dough and roll them into balls between our hands here and put them about 1.5 to 2 inches apart on the parchment paper lined baking sheets. Again, you can make these cookies as large as you like. I tend to like to make mine small. There, we've got one sheet done, and we'll move on to the next baking sheet. Now these are soft anise cookies. I've also got a recipe for anise biscotti on my channel, and those are really delicious cookies as well. They're biscotti, so they're twice baked, and they have a really nice anise flavor. And I also make them with anise extract and olive oil. I've rolled my cookies smaller, so I've made about 6 dozen cookies. Of course, you can roll them a little bit larger if you like. And now we're going to put them in the oven for approximately 10 to 12 minutes. You'll know your own oven and how long it takes to bake. I'm just getting used to a new wall oven that we had installed. Place some wax paper onto your counter and your cooling racks. And they're done. They're out of the oven. Now we're going to transfer them onto our cooling racks. As you can see, the bottom is golden brown. The top is still fairly white. For the glaze, we're going to use 2 cups of powdered sugar, it's the icing sugar. I'm going to add 5 to 6 tablespoons of milk. I'm just using 2%. So that's 5 right there. I'm going to see what that's like before I add 6. I'm also going to add 1 teaspoon of the anise extract. Now you want your icing thick but still runny. So dip your cookies in one at a time. Shake off any excess and then place it back on your cooling rack. Now you want to do a whole bunch of these at a time, but before they dry, we want to sprinkle them. Guys, look how pretty they look. We're just waiting for the glaze to set now before I taste one. And here they are. I've made them to take to a party today. They're best eaten when they're fresh, but whatever you don't plan on eating, I would suggest that you freeze right away. So just layer them in between wax paper in an airtight container and place them in your freezer. They'll be good for up to 3 months. Look how nice that looks. These are so soft. They didn't take long to bake at all. They're so good. That anise kind of licorice flavor is delicious. I hope you enjoy them.